as their point guard, as their primary playmaker, but she's not afraid to go down low and mess it up with the bigs either.
It'll be Welch on the tip-off with Generali. Generali from New Zealand.
Yes, starting five for the Mustangs: Hamblin, Welsh, Rowe, Lally, and Derry DeRaps. Expects the M to pick up in a full court press, whether it be a diamond and one or a 2-2-1 right off the bat.
Mustangs get the ball. Hamblin now. Derry DeRaps will look for three, way off. Looks like Welch got into it a little bit there. Like seeing that a little bit.
You know, a nice little inside out to start the game off as Rowe kicked it out to Derry DeRaps. You like to see that kick out a little quicker. You know, maybe not the two dribbles, just a catch and kick out. As Derry DeRaps kind of rush that jump shot.
Pizzas now. Good ball movement. It looks like it went off Welch and out of bounds. Wow, shot there. Rebounded Derry DeRaps. And Lally traveled.
Kind of a sluggish start here early by your Lady Mustangs, Mikey. Good turnover and air ball. Not the start Coach Morong or Coach Sabine were hoping for.
Generali gets a foul, and she'll go to the line now.
You know, and Coach Morong can really ill-advise foul trouble tonight as he's down to 9 girls as the 6-foot freshman. Taylor Estes out tonight. She's ill. Hopefully she'll be back. If the Mustangs win tonight.
Generali's second free throw is good. Rowe to the basket, kicks it out to Derry DeRaps. Derry DeRaps.
Ten left on the shot clock. Another frustrating trip here for the Mustangs.
Hamblin, a scoop shot, no good. Rebounded Welch, no good as well. Rebounded Hampshire.
So far, Mikey, it looks like the Black Sheep are just going to play a sagging man-to-man. They're not coming outside the three-point line. They're not chasing. They're packing everything in the paint, and they're going to make the Lady Mustangs beat them from outside.
Hamblin with a steal, and she's going end-to-end. And she lays it in. Stolen again by Hamblin. Lally, off the mark.
This is when the Lady Mustangs are at their best, Mikey. We're in the open court, whether it's getting turnovers from the half court or turnovers from their full court press. When they're out and running, that's when the girls are the most comfortable and we have the most success, as you see a 10-second violation. Subs early on as Welsh and Hamblin go out, and a Blondie and Tilton come into the game for your Lady Mustangs.
And there will be a 30-second timeout here for Hampshire. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back. Tilton and a Blondie in for the Mustangs, giving Hamblin and Welch a break. Rowe kicks it out to Blondie. A Blondie for three. Low good.
Again, pretty good offensive set that time for the Mustangs. They got an inside look, inside touch, that is, to Rowe. She kicked it out to a Blondie as Rowe steals the full court pass.
And that's all you want here, getting a good look. Nice move there by Rowe, just short on the finish. Nice steal there by Lally. Deirdre Raps for three, in and out, no good. Rebound Tilton, and she'll go to the line for two.
And you like the early activity from your Lady Mustangs to pick it up even off a miss with full court man-to-man. Frankie Lally was able to get the steal there just off some decent pressure. A couple of missed shots, but good job crashing the offensive glass by Tilton and Deirdre Rapser.
Tilton's first one is good. Tilton's second one is good. Pizzas now. Looks like they have a trap that they want. Shot there, no good. Nice box out there by Deirdre Raps.
You hit that one, Mikey. Great box out by Deirdre Raps. Got low, kept her competitor on her back, as that foul is going to be on number 12, Rose Tui Generali. Four to 1 here early on, just over 6.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Rose, and she's going to go to the line. That'll be on Levinson.
And you can see the Mustangs game plan, Mike used to pound it into Alex Rowe. I'd like to see Alex use her left hand a little more. She has a great spin move back to her right hand, which it looks like early that Hampshire has it scouted out because it's sitting on her left shoulder. She wants to spin back to her left shoulder. That time she had a wide open lane to the left side of the basket. And I'd like to see her just be a little more cognizant, take her time a little bit down the post and take what the defense is going to give her.
Wild pass there. And they're going to get a charge call here. They'll go on Levinson. That's her second personal.
As the Mustang bench her ups there. Appreciating the effort that Alex Rowe gave there, giving a body up, taking that charge.
Lally, no good. And it will be Hampshire ball.
We're going to have some subs for Hampshire. We're already set there. We'll line up here in a second. They got number 15, Adele Pitsis. Number 13, Celeste Davidson. Number 11, Shelby Branham. Number 23, Lena Traeger. And also number 12, still in the game, Rose Tui Generali.
Deirdre Raps off the mark. Rebound to Lally again. Down to Rowe and Rowe. In and out, no good. Pizzas now. Nice pass there. No good. Tilton to the basket. She gets the go.
Tilton showing off her athleticism there. She goes coast to coast for a layup.
And Tilton's probably one of the most explosive players in this conference, speed-wise.
I tell you, she's as fast as they come, Mikey, and she's just as fast with the ball as without the ball. And that time she showed off a good left hand as she cut back to the middle and used her left hand over the front of the rim.
Rebounded Tilton, now they're going the other way.
And Tilton's another freshman, Mikey. At the beginning of the year, she struggled a little bit. Second semester, she's really turning on. Her outside shooting's picked up. Her leadership is picked up. And, you know, if she can put it all together this weekend, she can be a key factor if the Mustangs are going to have a long run this weekend.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Macy Welch is going to enter for Tilton in a Blondie.
And Rose also coming out. Yanez, Hamlin, and Wells ending a lineup for your Lady Mustangs.
Stone by Welsh, they're going to get one on Generali.
That's their second. So some early foul trouble keeping up on the black sheet. As we should have 2 shots here, as that's the 5th foul by Hampshire here in the first quarter.
You got these, Mace. Hold the line, Mace. Hold the line. You got this one, Mace.
And Welch gets the second one.
Something she's changed, yeah. Coach Morong's harped on her a couple times. A couple weeks ago, she missed a free throw, and she walked almost back to half court and discussed with herself. Tonight, you saw her. She missed the first one, Mikey. She stayed right on the line calmly and knocked down the second one.
Hamlin for 3, off the mark. And Generali will go to the line, and they'll be on Welch.
And it was clean up top. I think they're going to get Welsh for a block or a push down below.
Welch for 21. First.
First one is off the mark.
4:15 to go here in the first quarter. 8-1 your score. Lady Mustangs on top over the black sheet from Hampshire.
Second one is no good. Dieter Raps off the mark. But you have to think Coach Morong will want her taking that shot 9 times out of 10.
And again, a nice. That's where you want to get your threes, Mikey. They're constantly getting some inside-out looks. Sevy's just going to walk to her shot, keep shooting. Those are good shots for her. She's been shooting a high percentage from the 3 lately. And you're right, Coach Morong's going to want to keep shooting that basketball. As well, she's going to pick up her second with another block, and you're going to see Rowe check back into the game for Welsh.
It's called block, number 21, Macy Welch. For second person.
This Generali misses both free throws. Still 8-1.
Mustangs are going to try to ramp things up. You got to think offensively here. Yanez for 2.
Great look from Lally and a great job of Inez sneaking in the weak side there and able to get the easy layup.
Nice steal there by Rowe. And out of over the backboard and out of bounds.
And the Lady Mustangs still ice cold from outside, have yet to make a three-pointer.
And no, he is not talking about Keanu Nelson. Ice cold.
You'll see him in action tomorrow night at 7 as the men's Mustang team takes on the Knights from Vermont Technical College.
Crosby down low. Nice kick to Lally. Lally for 3. No good. Or they're going to get...
Going to have a cheapie on Lally, I believe. To that.
Or they're going to get Crosby on it.
No.
Personal foul on 33 against Crosby.
Good call, Mike. Good idea that time by 23. Lena Triger just traveled a bit before she was able to get the pass off.
No good. Nice rebound there from Traeger. And they tied it up, so it'll be a jump ball.
Now entering for the Mustangs, number 20, Abby Tilton. Entering for the Black Sheep, number 23, Venus Fraser.
Missed layup by Crosby. Good job following her miss. The Mustangs are going to keep control of the basketball.
Tilton a deep three, no good. Tipped out by Generali. And the Black Sheep are up and running.
You hear Coach Morong begging his girls to get up as we have another steal by Rowe. There's another turnover by your Black Sheep. Mustangs pressure too much there on the inbounds play as they throw it long out of bounds. Tilton to bring the ball up here for your Lady Mustangs. Just over 2 minutes to go. 10-1 your score. Lady Mustangs in control right now.
Tilton a good look for three, short. And they're going to get Lally. I believe that's her second person.
I think you're right there, Mikey. Another cheap one, 95 feet away from your own basket. I'm going to give the Black Sheep 2 free throws here. I think we're going to have a Blondie checking in the game for Lally.
First one rattles home for Dimitra.
Lally, Crosby, and Yanez come off the floor for your Lady Mustangs.
Second one is no good.
See a little bit of a 2-3 zone here from the Black Sheep.
Stolen away by Generali.
Thinking of Blondie, was hoping that Rowe was going to flash down to the basket.
And they're going to get a charge call here.
You see Coach Hill is not impressed with that. And I got to agree with him there, Mikey. I thought Tilton slid underneath as Pitsis was up in the air. That's got to be a block foul there. Good guts by Abby Tilton stepping up, but she was a little bit late. I agree with Coach Hill.
Deer to wraps, no good.
Pitsis with the ball. They get a little double team action with Hamlin and Derry DeRaps. We're going to have another 10-second violation.
That'll be Mustangs ball.
10-second violation on the Black Sheep. Mustangs ball.
Second 10-count violation on the Black Sheep tonight. Just over a minute left here in the first quarter.
Blondie a wide open look for two, and she grabs it. Allie Blondie for two.
Long two for Blondie, and I hope that opens up the Mustangs' outside attack, as that's the first jump shot they've hit.
Pull-up shot no good from Traeger. Tilton with a full head of steam. Nice pass to Hamlin, and she'll lay it in and get the basket. Great look there by Tilton.
That is a phenomenal look by Abby Tilton. As you saw Blondie slow down and get out of her way as Tilton was in full speed. She made a phenomenal cross-court pass as Hamlin did her job running her lane. Was able to convert the layup plus a foul. She's going to have a chance on an old-fashioned three-point play.
And she gets the three-point play. Mustangs lead 15-2. Nice ball movement there. Just couldn't get the layup to go. Traeger gets the second one to go.
Great job by the Black Sheep of breaking the press that time. You see the girl caught the ball in the middle and she looked opposite right away to Generali. She looked opposite down to Traeger.
No good from a Blondie. Good look there. Out of bounds will be Mustangs ball. 5.5 to go. 15-4 lead.
You see Branham trying to push the ball up. Kind of caught Traeger off guard. 4 seconds left.
Nice take there by Blondie. Just couldn't get it to go. Take a short break. Mustangs lead 15-4. End of the first.
Mustangs lead 15.
Mustangs are back. 15-4. The second Mustangs lead. Tilton, a Blondie, Deer to Rabs, Hamblin, and Rower out there for the Mustangs. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. And she traveled there. Good pressure defense so far by Black Sheep right there.
Just a quick shift of the pivot foot. She put the ball down on the floor. She atones for her mistake with a steal. Steal by Pitsis.
Pitsis the other way. Looked like she had a clean block by Nicole. She might have got her with the body though.
That's a personal foul on the goal.
One thing the Lady Mustangs got to do, Mikey, is against the zone that the Black Sheep are playing right now, is they got to move the ball a lot quicker side to side. Everyone on the Lady Mustangs right now is catching the ball, holding the ball. That's giving a chance to Hampshire for them to reset their defense. Against the zone, you want to move it as fast as possible. Use your ball fakes, use your shot fakes. Get the defense going side to side, and then that'll open up your driving lanes. You can attack with your dribble. Right now, the Lady Mustangs are trying to attack with the dribble off the bat. There's no driving lanes to attack with. And then when they pitch out, they're too busy holding the ball. They're not making that defense move enough.
Hamblin now. Nice look at Blondie. Had her shot blocked. Pizzas now. Now she's going the other way.
Good decision by Pitsis. She had no numbers there. She's going to pull it out, run an offense.
Nice take there.
Natalie Strom for 2.
Strom for 2.
And the Blondie's going to come out of the game.
I stay with Dearty Reps.
And Tilton. Strom with the ball for the Black Sheep. Pitsis now. Surveying what she's got.
Shot there, no good. Rebounded Lally. Yanez now.
You hear Coach Morong begging for his girls to move the ball.
Hamblin a wide open look for 3. Drains it. Nicole Hamblin for 3.
Nothing but net for Hamlin as Rowe did a good job kicking from inside out. Hamlin walked into her shot and was able to drill that one.
Nice steal there by Lally. Has her shot blocked by Yanez. Pitsis now slows it down for Hampshire.
A little bit of a mad scramble underneath the basket as both teams were turning the ball over to each other. Hamlin with a long pass to Lally, back to Hamlin.
Yanez for 3, way off.
It looked like the ball slipped out of her hands, but she does a good job of following her shot and getting a tie up. And I think this is going to go to the Black Sheep as the Lady Mustangs got the ball at the beginning of the quarter.
In a meeting of the minds right now. It'll be Mustangs ball. Crosby down low, no good.
Rebound Rowe.
She goes straight up and she got fouled.
So Mustangs continue to plug away inside. 6:52 here to go in the first half. 18-6, Lady Mustangs ahead as Rowe makes the first of 2. Sub here for your Black Sheep, number 13, Celeste Davidson into the game for number 24, Natalie Strom.
Number 13, Celeste Davidson.
Rowe's second is good, and the Mustangs are going to pick up in a full court yet again. Nice give and go that time by Hampshire. Canavino over to Pitsis. Was able to finish with the bump. There's a no call on the foul, but nice little give and go there by the Black Sheep.
As Father Pat would say, with the body. No good, rebound Pitsis. Deflected away, and it'll be Mustangs ball.
So kind of a dangerous thing happened here, Mikey. I don't know if you guys watched the UNC Duke game last night where UNC was clearly the best team on the floor the entire game, but they let Duke hang around. But when that happens, you never know what's going to happen. You can go cold for 3 or 4 minutes. You can have a couple injuries. You can get in foul trouble. And right now, the Black Sheep are hanging around, only down 12 points, which is not a whole lot in college basketball.
Yeah, anything can happen.
You know, clearly the Lady Mustangs are a better team, but you're just letting the team hang around. They've already got 2 girls with 2 fouls.
And you really can never know what could happen. Deer to Rass for 3, no good.
Lally with an offensive rebound. Pulls it
Lally
back out.
has 3 offensive rebounds that I can count right now. Crosby down low, no good.
Good job crashing by Deer DeRaffs. We're going to have a foul by Crosby. I believe that's going to be her second. So that's going to be the 3rd person with 2 fouls. As Macy Wells checking back into the game for Megan Crosby. Good minutes by Crosby, active underneath. Little trap here. She couldn't touch it because it's going to be backcourt. Good hustle by Yanaz, and I think number 11 touched it first, Shelby Branham, to create the backcourt violation. Smart play by her, because if she didn't touch it, Yanez was going to go all the way in there for an easy 2. Good quick ball movement this trip by the Lady Mustangs.
Nice pass there by Welch to Lally, no good. Rebounded Yanez. And it'll be Mustangs ball.
Good offensive rebound by Yanez. You know, for a smaller guard, she does a great job just kind of worming her way into the inside. She's good for 2 or 3 offensive rebounds every game.
Yanez for 2, gets it to go. Nice shot there from Michaela Yanez.
She's rewarded for her hard work as she was able to get jump shot there, and Hamlin deflects it off the back of the backboard there, out of bounds. She checks out, along with Yanez, as a Blondie and Tilton return for your Lady Mustangs. Good job by Macy Welsh, giving up a body, trying to get the charge. Now they're going to call a foul on number 12. Generale, that's going to be her 3rd.
To the pleasure of Coach Hill.
Blondie's 3 is good. Nice little give and go there.
Could have gone an air 1 there, too, it looked like.
A good high post entry from a Blondie. And the key thing she did there, Mikey, she didn't just deliver the pass and stand. She delivered the pass, relocated, got herself open. The Derry DeRaffs gave it right back to her, and she drilled the 3.
A Blondie for 3, no good. Looked good.
Back rim, you can see Coach Morong trying to feed the hot hand as she hit one the trip before.
You wonder how long Hampshire is going to go without Pizzas right now.
As Lally gets another steal over to a Blondie, she's going to be fouled by pick a number.
Called foul, Coral Brown, number 2.
And they're going to give that foul to Coral Bruning, number 2, her first.
Blondie's first one is good. Second one is good as well.
The lead is now 19 at 27-8. Lady Mustangs. Steal a Blondie on the inbound. She lays it up and in for two. Now you can see this press is starting to take its toll. It's not really going to do much, you know. Create a few turnovers the first quarter.
Good hustle there by Welch.
Get going in the second half, Mikey. Halfway through the third quarter and the fourth quarter. Opposition's going to start getting tired. You're going to wear your other team down, and that's really the whole point of the pressure.
Nice tip away there.
Good hustle by Tilton, diving on the floor for the loose ball. So we're going to have a travel first before they can get a timeout. The Black Sheep are going to maintain possession. Good job by Frankie Lally reading that inbound, picking it off.
Tilton, nice take. And she's going to go to the line.
Well, good job by Tilton that time and not settling for that three-pointer. Good ball movement as it went from a Blondie to Lally to Tilton. Tilton, instead of settling for a three, saw the open lane and drove hard to the basket and was able to draw a foul. Tilton's first one is off. Rowe's going to check back in the game for Welsh. Second one is also no good. You see Tilton, even though she misses 2 free throws, she flies getting back on defense, is able to create that turnover. Good ball movement by the Lady Mustangs. Heavy shot is no good.
Gets her own
Ball's
rebound.
her own miss. It's going to get blocked out of bounds.
Mustangs lead 29-8 here. 3:02 to go in the second half. Or second quarter, excuse me. Wandy for 3, no good. And she is not shy about shooting, nor should she be.
No, she's probably the best pure shooter the Lady Mustangs have. Lally hauls down another rebound. Tilton's going to push here for your Lady Mustangs.
Tilton for 3. Got it, Abby. Tilton.
And the one thing with Tilton, Mikey, it doesn't seem like she makes a lot of threes close to the line. All her threes are deep. 2, 3, 4 feet behind the line. You're thinking to yourself, why is she shooting that? And then she swishes it. It's one of those, no, yes, good shot, Abby.
I'm with you there, Steve. She was like that in high school as well.
So the lead is ballooned to 32-8.
Let's play by Deer to Raps. A Blondie for 3. Long, no good.
Good job crashing by Deer Raps. Rebound come down to Pitsis. A couple of nice spin moves there by Dimitrik. Eventually has it stolen by Rowe.
Nice pass there. There's going to be a traveling call here.
Mustang still looking to trap as Pitsis splits it. Dimitrik. Down low to Traeger, who misses the first one, gets a rebound. She's going to be fouled. I believe that's going to be Lally's third.
Trigger's foul, number 4.
30-second timeout taken by Coach Moran.
Mustangs take a 30-second timeout.
And he's going to be a little bit upset. Yes, I'd bet the Black Sheep have a solid 8 or 9 offensive rebounds, which is something Coach Moran's been working on all week, prepping for this tournament. As last Wednesday, offensive rebound killed them against Lady Seawolves from Southern Maine Community College.
Yeah, and Mustangs were the overwhelming favorite coming into this game as a 3 seed. They bounced around from the 2 seed to the 3 seed at the end of the year. As Krieger will go to the line for 2.
So we're going to have Yanez checking in from assuming Frankie Lally.
Now checking in for the Mustangs.
As Lally has 3 fouls.
So right now for the Lady Mustangs foul trouble, you got Crosby with 2, Welsh with 2, and Lally now with 3. Offensive rebound by Rowe. She does a good job chinning the basketball there, protecting it.
Judah Raps to 2, no good.
Rebound by number 11, Shelby Branham.
Black Sheep the other way, deep 3, no good. Rebound to Judah Raps.
We're going to have a push on Triger. Rowe's going to go to the line for 2. I'd like to see how the Lady Mustangs make you a little more as them running the floor. The easiest and the best way to beat a zone is to run it off the floor. But right now, in that, for instance, you had Deirdre Raps made a good defensive rebound. She's more than capable of handling the basketball. If she just gets it and runs with it, she might be able to get down the floor and get an easy layup for her teammate. She held it, she pivoted 3 or 4 times and outlet it to Tilton, which isn't a bad idea, but allows the Black Sheep to set up their zone. As Deirdre Raps comes out of the game for Crosby. Rowe makes both free throws. 34-8. Coming up on 1 minute to go here in the first half.
Tipped away by Krieger. Ooh, I believe they said it went off Crosby. Eye test wrong, I guess there.
I agree with the ref there. I thought it was off Crosby.
Pizzas now. So good backs out by Rowe. There's going to be a travel call here on Yanez.
Nice little shot fake and pull-up jump shot there by Branham. Pizzas goes flying out of bounds there. Mikey, looked like Crosby might have got away with a little shove. No harm, no foul, I guess.
Hey, playoff basketball.
As Coach Morong yelling at his bench, telling them to stay in the game as they're a little dead on the sidelines.
Awful bounty and out of bounds, and Coach Morong just looks dumbfounded with that play call.
Well, he's got to be frustrated with the amount of turnovers they've had, especially the unforced ones. Going against the zone, you shouldn't have a whole lot of turnovers. I bet they got 12 or 13. And then couple that with the offensive rebounds.
They're going to get Crosby for a foul here.
And that's a little bit of a cheap one. Coach Wrong is standing in a stunned look right now on the sideline, disagreeing with that call.
He looks baffled.
Baffled's a good word for it, Mikey.
First one is no good.
What is that saying Rasheed Wallace used to have?
The ball don't lie.
The ball don't lie.
Second one is good. You know, everyone's got to love Sheed.
I don't know about that. Tilton takes a hard fall in the middle of the paint. She's trying to get up.
And Crosby will go to the line now.
Tilton's usually good for 1 or 2 of those a game. She plays so hard. She's going so fast. You know, she gets undercut once in a while, gets her legs tangled up, and falls hard. Looks a lot worse than it is, but she's tough. She's going to shake it off and stay in the game.
Yeah, she's been dealing with an undisclosed injury the whole year, too. Trying to get through it, but. Shows the character of the Mustangs, you know. Playoff time. You're banged up, you're still going to give it a go, huh?
Crosby makes both free throws.
I know Stevie was a player here. Stevie, when injuries, nag and stuff, but how hard is it to keep going?
Nice little dish from Pitzis down to Krager. You know, Mikey, injuries are part of the game. Either you can handle it. There's a difference between being hurt and being injured. Everyone's hurt this time of year. Everyone's got bumps and bruises or cramps and lingering injuries. There's another thing to be injured with a torn muscle or something like that. So if you're hurt, you're going to play through it. It's the playoffs. It's a lose and you go home type of situation. So our score right now, 36-11, Lady Mustangs. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for second half action. And we're back here for second half action. Mustangs up 36-11 here to start the second half. First half, the Mustangs were led by Alia Blondie with 9 points. Abby Tilton chipped in with 7. Nicole Hamlin had 8. And Alex Rowe had 6. Deary DeRabs and Lally led the Mustangs with 6 rebounds apiece. On the other side of things, the Black Sheep were led by Lena Triga with 4 points and Adele Pitsis with 3. Pitsis starting with the floaty in the second half. No good. Rebound, Deary DeRabs.
Tilton the other way. Nice look, and Rowe will lay it in. Great passing there by the Mustangs.
And that's the second time tonight, Mike, they've gotten the ball to a wing or a corner, and the opposite side is flash for a nice backdoor easy layup. Let's look for more of that as the Hampshire is doing a good job. They're overplaying one half of the floor, and I think the Mustangs can take advantage of that a lot more and get some more backdoor opportunities.
Nice tip there by Rowe. Nice pass by Tilton to Yanez.
2 early turnovers here by Hampshire. 2 easy buckets for your Lady Mustangs.
30-second timeout for Hampshire. Mustangs came out like you thought you'd come out in the game, to be honest, Stevie.
And you know, it takes a little bit. Sometimes you don't want to make mistakes. You're in the tournament. If you lose, your season's over with. So it takes a little bit to loosen up. And you see now, whatever Coach Sabine and Morong said at halftime has really got the Mustangs fired up right now. As they come out with a lot more energy, as you said, Mike. This is the energy you expected to come out at the start. Better late than never, I guess.
Yeah, you know, it's good for the Mustangs because you're going to think they're going to end up playing UMA if all things go accordingly in the bracket. So it'd be good for the Mustangs to start to peak here in the second half to get really ready for
to look ahead to the next game. You got your UMA Moose are going to go against your Great Bay. Like you said, the Moose only lost 1 game in the regular season in conference. That was to St. Joe's. It's a nice little offensive set there. Is number 12. Generales lays that up for 2.
Rowe now. Spin move, nice move to the hoop, and she'll lay it in. Tough shove, and she gets it to go.
Nice individual one-on-one move that time by Rowe, using her, I guess we can call it a patented spin move now, Mikey.
Yeah.
She's been doing it all year long. We're going to have a double dribble.
On Generale.
The biggest thing the Lady Mustangs can get in the second half is just to keep competing. Don't worry about the scoreboard. You got to compete and try to win every possession. Whether it's on the offensive end or the defensive end. Do things right. Do the little things right that are going to make you successful on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, you know, the Mustangs, 2 appearances against UMA, not to look too far ahead. 2 losses. And one of them came 1 point, 48-47 loss here, where UMA went on an 11-0 run to end the game.
In the last, 3 or 4 minutes of that game, I do believe. And again, as last Wednesday was, the key to that game was offensive rebounding. UMA dominated the boards down the stretch. Was able to get 2 or 3, I believe, and 1 putbacks to finish that game off.
And one glaring stat to me was, at one point, they had 15 rebounds to the Mustangs 4 in the first half. And if you get out-rebounded by 5, that's a marginal amount. But 11, you know, Mustangs are way better than what they showed, I believe, in that aspect.
Well, UMA also presents some challenges. They got, you know, 3rd-year all-conference player Jamie Plummer, who was actually conference player of the year last year. 6-footer, goes inside out. She's very athletic, very skilled basketball player. It's tough to match up with. And they couple that in with transfer guard Darby Toss, who transferred down from University of Maine Presque Isle. She's very quick, shifty, good head on her shoulders. They got a nice little 2-headed monster there.
And then LaFountain, Katie LaFountain.
Right. So, I mean, they got 3 very, very good basketball players who play well together. They play very well together as a team. They all know their roles. So the Mustangs are going to have to bring their A effort if indeed they do face Maine Augusta. We are looking ahead here, Mikey, as you did say.
They're going to get a push-off on Deer to Raps.
I guess I missed that one. That's why I'm not wearing the pinstripes.
Foot Locker shirt.
Good activity. Like to see the activity by the Lady Mustangs. Good back cut by Dairy Giraffes. Got flagged for a little bit of a cheapie there.
Pizza's nice pass there. Basket's good there from Bruning.
Well, that's the second time this half, Mikey. The Black Sheep were able to get in the paint and kick out to the corner. They've nailed a couple 12-footers here to start the second half.
Yanez for three, way off, right to Lally, and she lays it in. Frankie Lally for two.
Lally at the right place at the right time. Good things happen when you crash the offensive boards.
No good from Browning, tipped out of bounds. It'll remain, or it'll go to the Mustangs.
Good job of breaking the press by the Black Sheep. Again, looked opposite, and Bruning had a nice, easy look at a layup, unable to convert.
Stolen away there.
Right idea. That was a good read that time by Conavino. Nice cut by Pitsis. Unable to convert the layup.
Deirdre Raps the other way. Yanez for three, way off, no good. Rebounded Lally. Deirdre Raps lost it, gets it back. Lally a look for three, short, no good.
And I love Dairy Giraffes' aggressiveness, but you have to understand what the other team's doing. They're playing a 2-3 zone. So when you get by the first two girls and the outside defenders, you're going to have three girls protecting the hoop. So she made a great spin move, got to the hoop, then she's faced with three girls. There's nowhere to go there. So what she's going to do is she's got to get to the foul line. Once she clears that first set of defenders, is pull up for that nice little 8-footer. She's done it a bunch this year.
That'll be the fourth on Lally. As Crosby will replace her.
But that's just not Dairy Giraffes. If you're going to penetrate against that zone, when you get past the initial defenders out on the wings, and you have a nice little 8-10 footer, take it. The further you go, the deeper trouble you're going to get into, because there's 2-3 girls back there waiting to defend you at the hoop. Good hustle by Crosby. She dives on the loose ball.
Tilton's kind of a force there at Rowe.
You can see Tilton visibly upset with herself, but the right idea, trying to push the ball off the floor.
Jumper there, no good. Rebounded Rowe.
Nice play.
The basket and she'll lay it in.
Rowe fakes that little handoff and spins to her right. There's a wide open lane to the hoop.
Generali now. Has her shot blocked by Rowe. And she traveled.
You see Coach Wrong trying to tell all his players, she had two girls in front of her. One was covered, one was open down the wing. If Inez were to get that ball up in the first place, she may have been able to get it back for a three or a pull-up jump shot. But the key there is you're going to pass the ball up the floor to the person in front of you. Let them make a decision rather than dribble the ball all the way off the floor.
Timeout here by Hampshire.
4:51 to go here in the third quarter, Mikey. 48-15, and the Lady Mustangs are kind of taking control of this game. They've picked up the tempo, they've picked up the intensity, and most of all, they picked up their energy. They're kind of lackadaisic, going half speed the first half, going through the motions. They're really picking it up, kind of almost challenging each other this half now. almost one of those anything you can do, I can do better. Everyone's getting on the floor. Girls are stepping up, trying to take charges. Their offense are rebounding. It's really fun to see a team, even though you're up 30 points, still diving on the floor for loose balls, still willing to take charges.
Hampshire swinging around, 9 on the shot clock. Generali, nice pass down low. And I think they're going to get a travel. It'll be Mustangs ball.
Crosby.
now.
Handelman looks to drive. She's going to put up a little finger roll scoop shot. It's going to get fouled.
Foul number 15, Pitsis.
Pitsis picks up that foul. Handelman's going to go to the line for 2.
Hammond's first one is good.
Now on the last sheet, number 23, Nina Trey.
And with second one rattles home.
Good job by Crosby. She just tiptoes out of bounds.
Tomorrow, looking ahead to tomorrow, the boys will be in action. We have, starting off, St. Joe's against Unity, then followed by Southern Maine and NHI, which should be one of the highlights of the day.
I'll tell you, Mikey, this is the first year, and I've been around this program now for 10 years. This is the first year in 10 years that this tournament is wide open, and I mean wide open. Unity is led by Eddie Kopax.
30 points a game.
Nation's leading scorer, as you said, at 30 points a game. You know, they could very well pull the upset off of St. Joe's. VTC's got a whole new team this semester, led by Plowden.
Darren Plowden, I believe.
And Holiday, both explosive scorers. So the Mustangs are going to have themselves their hands full, but they got, you know, 2 big-time players of their own in Carrington Miller and Rob Skinner.
With a good supported cast as well.
Absolutely. And then you go down the lineup. We had a tough battle. You know, the Mustangs played Southern Maine Community College last Wednesday. You saw what they can do with Waterman and DeRosby and Talbot and Warren Jury.
Yeah, Warren Urie is probably one of the best spot-up shooters in the conference as well.
And then you look at the 4C Machias, who's just got talent up and down their roster. The same with NHGI and Augusta. Augusta's got probably the oldest team in the tournament with seniors Brandon Rogers, who's a perennial all-conference player, as is Keith Chesley, led the way this year. Both having outstanding years, and their supporting cast is very good this year.
And I believe they're the wild card in this whole tournament.
So, I mean, up and down the tournament, there's good players on every team. There's been close games between every team this year, so it's just going to be a fun weekend here at Kirk Hall. The Central Maine Community College is lucky to host this year's Yankee Conference tournament.
And they say everyone has a chance. Legitimately, though, everyone has a good chance this year.
Good take by Tilton, rebounded by Crosby. We're going to have a jump ball.
It'll be Mustangs ball. To talk about Machias as well for the men's side.
Well, they got probably the quickest guard in the tournament with Ben Tier. Lightning fast, left-handed guard. Combine that with George Mayo, who's in his own right probably the second quickest guard in the league. And then they got a big 6'8", 255-pound Ivory Sneed in the middle, who is just a beast, and he's tough to handle. When he gets the ball, he scores. I believe he leads the country in field goal percentage, Mike. He's shooting like 78% from the field this year, which is an incredible number. There's a coast-to-coast take there by Corey Canavino. He's going to be able to get an and one, as that foul is going to be the 4th on Crosby. I tell you, and Sneed and here are both seniors, which goes a long way. It's a big difference being through these battles before, being through the playoffs before.
And Ivory Sneed is shooting 78% from the field goal.
I don't want to pat myself on the back, Mikey, but when you're good, you're good. I believe I said 78%.
And he is 25% better than the second guy on that list, and that's Brandon Rogers, who's a pretty darn good player as well.
I mean, 78% is an incredible number. That means he makes 8 out of every 10 shots he takes.
It's crazy. You know, from the top down, leading scorers on the women's side of things, 4 players from St. Joe's, the perennial favorite in this tournament. But anything happens, you know. If it was written in paper, how it's supposed to be, you wouldn't play the games.
Exactly right. And you look at the St. Joe's team, obviously they're talented. I believe they're still number 1 in the country. National runners-up last year. Same team back, but they picked up Ariante Anderson, who is a whale of a player. They're just talented. Having said that, they only play about 6 girls. So if they get in foul trouble or if they have an injury, Mikey, which a freak injury could happen, you never know. They have an off night. Anyone can beat anyone on an off night.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you've seen that in the NCAA tournament where teams like George Mason and Tennessee goes all the way to the Final Four, beating the likes of
Dukes and
North Carolina and Michigan State on the way, 3 powerhouses.
I believe it's Mercer College that got Duke a couple years ago. And college basketball playoffs, just as exciting as it gets at any level.
You better believe it. I mean, March Madness is my favorite time of the year. We're going to have a block on a Blondie as she was just a half step away. And this is kind of our own little mini version of March Madness, except we're in the middle of February here. Especially this year, we're just on the men's side where it's going to be wide open. I tell you, the games, if it comes out like I think it's going to come out Saturday, the women's games are going to be fun to watch too, as St. Joe's is already scheduled to play Southern Maine Community College. And if Central Maine was up against Augusta, they've had 2 tight games this year. It's just going to be a fun weekend of basketball here at Kirk Hall.
Yeah, it will, for sure, Steve. Looking ahead to your game tomorrow night, Steve's an assistant coach for the men's basketball team here at Central Maine Community College. What do you think your keys will be to victory?
Well, I always stress turnovers. If we can limit our turnovers to 15 or less, we'll be in pretty good shape. Usually our goal is to outshoot the other team, and what I mean by that is we want to shoot at least 15 to 20 more shots than the other team. We don't always shoot the highest percentage, so having to compensate with that, we got to shoot more shots than the other team. Also, offensive rebounds. If we can control the rebounding situation and limit them to 5 or 6 offensive rebounds, we'll be in real good shape.
Yep. Any X factor you think tomorrow? Who's going to have a big game?
Well, Caleb Benjamin's been hot. He shot well. Obviously, against Southern Maine, had the big shot to win the game, and he shot well down to NHCI. I believe he was 5 or 7 or 6 or 7. I'm hoping he's going to keep shooting well. A guy that hasn't really had a come-out party since they had a big game up to Machias, scored 17 points, his career high. Has been kind of quiet since. Is Jordan White. He's an extremely good shooter from 17 feet in. Athletic for a big guy. Rebounds the ball well, can handle a little bit. I'm hoping and expecting him to have a big game tomorrow and a big week. And here this tournament, he's been kind of quiet since that Machias game in the past 3 weeks. So I'm hoping he's going to be saving it all for this weekend.
Yeah, Jordan White's kind of a wild card off the bench, you know. Big man that can knock down some shots and bang down low. The Mustangs lead 53-20. Minutes to go here in the third. Nice fake handoff there by Rowe. Pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Welch, and she'll lay it in.
That is a great job by Macy Welch. You hear a lot, you know, coaches say you got to box out on the defensive end. Macy did a great job that time. She had inside position, and she boxed out on the offensive end of the floor and was able to get an easy rebound and an easy 2 points. Not a lot of people do that. They don't box out, especially if you're on offense, on the offensive end of the floor. She did a superb job of that on that possession.
No good. Tipped out, and it will remain Black Sheep ball. Pizza is down low, and she got slapped. You can hear it from here.
Audio foul there. Mikey's row comes right down on both arms of Pitsis.
Pizza's first one is good. Second one is off, no good. Rebound to the Blondie. There's going to be a foul and Tilton's going to go to the line.
42.7 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 55-21. Your Lady Mustangs on top. As that foul is going to go on Conavino. That is her fourth.
Second one is no good as well from Tilton. Nice rebound there by a Blondie. And they called it for a double dribble.
Good job by her, and Yana is in there crashing the offensive rebounds.
Davidson now dribbling it off for Hampshire.
They're not careful. They're not careful. They're going to get another 10-second call.
It will remain with the Black Sheep.
Davidson to inbound. She's going to hit Triger. A little jump shot, no good.
Tipped out will remain with the Black Sheep.
I do believe that got tipped off row.
From my vantage point, it looked like it could have been Central Maine ball, but Stevie's got the better view.
Good hustle by Kitsis as she's on the floor, diving for loose balls, still playing as high as she can, down 34 here. Got to give respect for that as we're going to have a foul on Deary Duraps. A little push on Catherine Dimitrick.
And she's going to go to the line for two here. You got to hope also for the Mustangs, Taylor Esty could be back too, because she played some serviceable minutes off the bench.
Well, I mean, you can't replace 6'1", Mikey.
Can't teach that, right?
She played better down at Shy. Looks like she's starting to trust her knee a little bit more. And I mean, she really is. She trusts that knee. She's athletic, 6'1". She's a real good rebounder. She can finish inside. Steal a Blondie. She travels first, I guess.
One of Coach Morong's prize recruits this year, too. Taylor Esty, a 1,000-point scorer at Rangeley High School.
She's just kind of been hampered by a knee injury all year long and still trying to learn to trust it again.
You know, it's scary coming back from a reconstructive knee injury. It really is. You know, it's in your mind, it's in the back of your head for any athlete.
Absolutely. As I believe that the Black Sheep have had possession here for the last 50 seconds of this half. 4 offensive rebounds cannot be selling well with Coach Andrew Morong. She's kind of got a mean little grit of the teeth going on over there on the sideline.
Second one is good.
It's this mixed bowl, 7.2 seconds left.
Tilton, a pull-up three, no good. And that'll do it. End of the first, or end of the third, excuse me. Mustangs lead 55-24. We'll take a short break. We'll be back for the fourth quarter. Start of the fourth quarter, Mustangs come out with Deer Raps, Blondie, Rowe, Yanez, and Tilton. As Rowe lay it in, Alex Rowe again.
Just a simple little pass. Fake a pick and roll and a cut to the basket for Rowe. Able to get an easy layup, finished nicely with the left hand.
And Rowe missed a layup. Unlike Alex Rowe to miss one of those.
Another good offensive set that time. 2 or 3 crisp passes. Deer Raps had a nice look down low to Rowe, just unable to convert the layup.
D3 from Dietrich, no good.
You hear Coach Morong yelling the push. You don't have to tell Abby Tilton to push twice as she goes coast to coast. Nice little hesitation at the foul line as she gets all the way to the hoop for 2.
That foul is number 20 and Coach. Now entering for the Mustangs for 4, Frankie Lally for 3, Megan Crosby.
Good rotation that time by Tilton. She's able to pick out the pass, and she's out running again. Lally to Crosby. Crosby looking inside. She's going to put up a little left-handed floater. She's going to get fouled. Going to get 2 free throws.
As Crosby go to the line. Take a short break to give you a little preview of the Great Bay game coming up against UMA. Also, a special thank you to Michael Martineau, who's coming up tomorrow with NHGI. Excited to be able to work with him, and can't wait to see him up here with NHGI.
Yeah, Mike's coming up to help us out with the tournament all weekend long. It's be fun to have him up here for the weekend. As Yanez did a great job crashing the offensive board again. She just finds them creases, gets inside. As that looks like number 12, Generali, has fouled out. That's her 5th foul. Tilton up top, tried to force a pass into Crosby. Not a good angle there. It's tough to make a post entry, Mike, from the top of the key. You got to take
a dribble angle.
1 or 2 more dribbles, get that better angle from the wing.
As Coach Gagne would say, dribble angle, bud. Dribble angle, bud.
It's quite the invitation there, Mike. I can't wait to tell Coach Gagne all about it.
Oh, I can't wait for him to hear. No.
Nice pass from Lally to Welsh.
There's going to be a jump ball here. It'll go Hampshire as well.
Because Welsh didn't really have any option. If she didn't go up with that, it was going to be a 3-second call. So.
Nice steal there by Tilton. Oh, and lose the handle. And she gets it back.
Tilton's everywhere right now. She's running the floor, beating girls down the floor with the dribble. She's diving at the loose balls, coast to coast again. That's one thing you never have to question about Elby Tilton. It's the height and her energy, because she just goes all out all the time.
Kind of like the energy buddy, excuse me.
Energizer bunny there, Mikey?
Oh,
I know it's a tongue twister, but
it's
I'll
a
help
long
you
night.
out.
It's a long night, Stevie. You know. Wild pass there.
Good
Nice
hustle.
save there.
Great hustle by Branham.
Wild three, no good.
Rebound Tilton, nice full court pass to Lally.
And Lally will lay it in.
As the Black Sheep kind of stopped playing there, heard the buzzer of the shot clock horn, but Tilton already had the rebound secured, nullifying the shot clock violation. Welsh with the steal. She goes coast to coast.
Nice shot there.
By Canavino. She's had a good game today. Another nice post move inside, laying it up and in for two.
Nice pass by Crosby. And Welch couldn't get the N1.
Nice little high-low pass from the wing to the high post to Crosby. Immediately looked down low for Welsh. Was unable to convert. She's going to get to the line for two.
First one's off.
And again, I think Welsh has got the idea. Doesn't want Coach Wrong to tell her to stay on the line anymore. She stays put right on the foul line.
Second one is good.
66-26. The lead is now 40. 5 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the game.
Off the hands of Brenning. Hit out of bounds will be Mustang ball. Nice pass to Rowe, and Rowe will get fouled.
Good ball movement that time by the Mustangs. A quick swing on the outside, and Rowe flashes from the opposite side through the middle of that zone. Good look from Yanez, and she's going to get to the line for two, and that's going to be 5 fouls.
It'll be the fifth personal on Brenning.
That's a fifth personal.
Be her fifth personal. She has fouled out.
The second Black Sheep to foul out. Second one is off. Offensive rebound, Lally.
Looking for Welch. No good.
Another good play by Canavino.
Wow, shot no good. Rebounded Yanez.
Love to see the Black Sheep still working extremely hard. 5 minutes left in their season. You know, easily they could just go through the motions the last 5 minutes, but they're still battling.
Rowe for three, way short. No good.
And their coach Wrong just telling her, don't second guess yourself. Shoot that, knock it down. She kind of hesitated a little bit with a smirk on her face. Coach Wrong just saying, if you're going to shoot it, make it.
Alex Rowe, a second-year player.
Good individual defense that time by Yanez, keeping Pitsis at bay outside on the perimeter.
No good. Rebounded. Rowe, and she'll slow it down. Nice look. Bounced around a little bit there.
Rowe tried to get inside, but a good hands that time by, again, Canavino. All over the place for the Black Sheep.
Out of bounds, and it'll be Mustangs ball. And looks like it'll be it for Alex Rowe, Macy Welch, and Abby Tilton for tonight.
Crosby at the top of the foul line. Out to
Lally
Lally
for three, sinks it.
Buckets! Lally hits a bomb from outside. Hopefully that'll get her confidence going for the rest of the weekend. That is going to be 5 on Crosby, I believe.
Be the 5th on Crosby. She is fouled out.
Welsh is going back into the game.
Allie, get out of there. Allie, get. Allie, go deep.
Second one in and out as well.
Thierry Duraf secures the rebound. She's going to bring the ball to the floor, as I believe she is the prompt 2-point guard now for the rest of the game.
Deirdre Raps, a freshman from Rangeley, Maine. As you mentioned prior to the contest, that she is an all-conference candidate, along with Alex Rowe.
Of course, we'll find that out in the morning if she's going to be honored with that award as the coaches vote on that. All the coaches in the league vote on who they think should be the top 10 players in the conference. Of course, you can't vote for your own players.
Also on the men's side of things, Carrington Miller and Rob Skinner, nominees for the Mustangs.
Lally hits another one. Good communication by the time as Lally knew she was going to be wide open. You heard her saying back, back, back to a Blondie as a Blondie founder.
Lally now slows it down for the Mustangs.
Good hands by Pitsis. Davidson's going to be all alone here. That's great hustle by Pitsis falling in that layup, Mikey. She could have easily just watched Davidson go all alone for the layup. Sprinted her way down there, was able to get in position in case she missed it. Grabbed the offensive rebound and put it back up.
First one is no good.
Misses the second one. Yanez with another rebound. She is going to get pushed by Davidson. She's going to go to the line for 2.
Les Davidson is called for a block.
And it rattles home for Yanez.
A little bit of a shooter's touch there.
Second one is good as well.
74-26, just over 2 minutes remaining here in the ball game. Again, following this one is going to be your UMA Lady Moose against the women from Great Bay Community College.
Foul number 5, Haley Dennis.
First one is no good.
Pitts us a struggle from the line. She's worked her tail off today. Really want to give her a compliment on that end. She has just been unable to finish from the free throw line tonight.
Rebounded by Deirdre Raps. Blondie for three, no good. Rebounded Lally.
You know, kind of a stagnant offensive possession there by Lady Mustangs, able to get a fresh 30 seconds with an offensive rebound by Lally. Bad decision by Blondie. There was no angle, there was nowhere to pass the ball there. Unforced turnover again by Lady Mustangs.
No good. Rebounded Deirdre Raps.
To Blondie's credit though, Mikey, she sprinted back and she was the one stepping up, stopping the penetration there, trying to take a charge.
A Blondie now. Deirdre Raps for three, short, no good. Right to a Blondie. Johnny on the spot, couldn't get it to go. And Welch will go to the line now.
That's a great job by a Blondie, crashing from the top of the key. No one checked her out in that zone. And I believe that's going to be 5 on Pitsis, as Pitsis played her heart out today. Right to the final seconds.
Welch's first one is good. Mustangs lead 75-26. 57 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Second one is good for Welch. Nice job by Deirdre Raps now. Comes away with it. And she'll slow things down for the Mustangs.
So we are in the final minute here. So Lally loses her footing. Hopefully she's all right, not hurt.
And that's not what the Mustangs need. Nice play by Inez. And the Mustangs will hold here.
20 seconds remaining, but a 2-second differential shot clock, game clock. So they are going to have to shoot or take a turnover. We'll see what Coach Morong decides to do.
Nice spin move by Michaela. Yanez couldn't get it to go. And it'll be Hampshire ball with a second to go, and that should do it.
Great pass from a Blondie. Good dive from Yarda, just unable to convert the layup.
And the Mustangs will win this one 76-26. And they'll be in action Saturday at 2 o'clock. Gets the winner of the upcoming game. We'll be back in about 25 minutes.
A great win by the Lady Mustangs there, as everyone contributed. Coach Morong was able to rest some girls towards the end of the game. And like you said, Mikey, they'll be playing the winner of our upcoming game between Great Bay Community College women and the UMA Lady Moose.
All right, we'll be back in about 20 minutes.